In this video, I'm going to be sharing my journey of overcoming procrastination and being more of a productive person. As you probably saw in the title, I've read many books and started to implement what I learned. I went from scrolling TikTok and the YouTube shorts all day to actually getting stuff done. I started working on myself and actually aiming to start a profitable business. I'll be covering all the crucial tips that I've learned from reading 20 plus books on self-improvement and productivity. So if you right now don't have time to read as many books as I have, well, you have come to the right place. I'll present you with different strategies that have helped me along the way. I'll provide you 6 different takeaways to stop procrastination for good. So quickly, if you don't know me, my name is Hassan. With my master's in marketing, I'm here to help you become financially free with real practical advice. So if you're tired of listening to advice from internet gurus that are just high school or college dropouts, you've come to the right place. I want to give you the tools and insights you need so you can accomplish your goals. All right, so let's start with the first finding that I saw very common in almost all the books that I've read. And this is a simple tip, but a very crucial one. It's goal setting. Goal setting is crucial for tracking and measuring your progress. It's important to have a major goal in mind. It's very important that you set one big goal that you're kind of navigating towards. So it's basically picking out your mountain. Which mountain do you want to climb? Is it, for example, starting a social media marketing agency? Is it working with design and designing logos, advertisements? Is it maybe getting that incredible physique that you always wanted? Choose your mountain. Once you've chosen that mountain, you can now choose which tools you're going to use to climb that specific mountain and what smaller steps you have to take to achieve the top of the mountain. These smaller steps are called sub-goals. It's super important for you to set them, and they have to be super specific. I like to follow the framework of SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. By making these sub-goals so small, it's going to be attractive for you to do the work and see some progress. So basically, a bad goal is I want to get a six-pack, but the SMART goal is something that you can control. So basically, I want to train 5 days a week and eat at a 500 calorie deficit. Then you can, for example, have an end date, let's say February, where after that you start bulking. And after you have defined your goals, a pro tip is to use the Todoist app. Just have it as a widget on your phone and make it in the front page so you always see what you have to do today. After that, it's very important to create a schedule where you block off time and say, okay, I'm gonna wake up at this time, so you can have a structure on your day and it's less likely for you to just scroll on social media. If you want to take it a step further, you can always journal every single day to write down how you're feeling and how you're progressing towards your goals. Because without a plan, you'll never be able to succeed. So this tip is very crucial. All right, so let's go to the tip number 2, which is concentration. In order to be productive, it's very important that you focus only on one task at hand. Multitasking is completely useless. This has been proven over and over and over again by several scientific articles. And if you have read Deep Work by Cal Newport, he really puts this into perspective. It's very important that you focus on the right things and you go all in on it. And if you're finding it hard to concentrate on just one thing in particular, maybe considering dopamine detox would be a great idea for you. And the third tip is actually getting it done. We have discussed goal setting, we have discussed concentration. Now it's all about getting stuff done. And what most books that I've read advocates for is to do the most intensive tasks the first thing you do during the day. Because if you have university, if you have school, you'll come home and you'll be tired and you'll not be able to work on it as passionately as you would if you did it the first thing. And you might be thinking, well, how can I actually do it first thing in the morning when I have to go to school at 8? And my true answer to that is that's why it's pretty good to wake up early in the morning. If you wake up at 4 a.m., you'll actually be able to spend a bit of time fully focused, quiet from everybody, and just honing in on your goals. Another struggle you might be finding when actually getting things done is that the task might seem too big or too intensive. You might not know where to start. Not only does that connect with the first tip that I gave you, but also it's very important for you to develop the right skills and tools for you to be able to accomplish the goal. But it's also very important for you to recognize what are you lacking. Is it skills? Is it time? And once you find what's lacking, try to solve it. Remember, everything is learnable. Nobody's born a CEO. Everybody learns things and then they try over and over and over again. With trial and error, that's how you make results. Just imagine a baby, for example. They're not born learning how to grab a pen, but they're trying to aim for the pen. They know, okay, here's the pen. They're trying to aim for it with their hand and they try to grab it. They miss. And once they understand their own failures, that's when they can start to actually be able to grab the pen. The same type of processing is what you have to think about when you're starting a new business. If you're new to business, if you're new to entrepreneurship, you're still kind of a baby. You're in that early stage where you have to fail over and over and over again to be able to succeed. It's absolutely absurd for you to think that, oh yeah, you will succeed first time. I mean, yes, there's babies that can grab a pen first try, but that's setting an unrealistic goal for yourself. And remember, we have to have realistic goals. All right, so let's move to the fourth step, which is consistency. Consistency is absolutely crucial if you want to make progress. If you want great results, you have to show up every single day. You have to put in the effort, however small it is, because your efforts will compound over time. So try to show up every single day. Try to do 1% improvements with every effort you do. And even if you don't feel like it, just push through, because this is a crucial recipe for success. All right, so let's go to the fifth step of actually being productive and achieving your goals. It is the power of visualization. By visualizing yourself succeeding, you can become motivated to actually accomplish your goals. I'm assuming you're procrastinating right now to do a certain task, which is maybe why you clicked on the video. Well, now imagine if the task you're procrastinating on, if you actually complete it today. How will you feel when you have actually completed that task? A task you might be putting off right now is probably going to the gym. So how will you feel after completing the workout, going home and knowing that yes, you did it today? Or instead, visualize yourself completing that essay that you're probably procrastinating on. How will you feel after you have handed it in? You have to visualize the end result of anything you've been dreading to do. Give it a try. Trust me, it's really effective. All right, so let's go to the sixth and final advice, and that is self-care. This includes 8 hours of sleep, exercising, and eating healthy. Because if you actually do have poor mental health, not only is it important to take care of yourself, it might also be important to seek help from others, because it's very difficult for you to feel bad and be able to be productive. So don't forget to take care of yourself, but also be able to push yourself to your limits. It's a fine balance, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it. All right, so there you go. 6 advice of how to overcome your procrastination and be more productive. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel for more self-improvement tips. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.